Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Whitney and today I'm looking a little crazy. I look full glam without all the glam, but we're getting there. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do a very sultry, smoky eye. So this was a request from Liz Baylor. Shout out. Thanks for the request, and I am so excited to show you guys how I do this. Today in particular, I'm going to be doing a black glittery smoky eye. So I've done this look in the past for a wedding that I went to, and it was a big success. A lot of people really liked it and told me how good it looked. So I hope you guys really enjoy it too. And I've already done my face, obviously, all of my face makeup and my eyebrows. So let's just get into this sultry smoky eye. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Click that button. I want to do a really big giveaway. I'm thinking when I get to like maybe 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Check out all of my other videos. And all right, let's just get into it. So I zoomed you guys in, and I'm going to try really hard in this video not to go out of frame like I did in one of my previous videos because I was so freaking embarrassed editing that, but it's done, it's over with. So today I'm going to be focused on using the Dose of Colors Francation palette, and this was the Desi and Katy collab with Dose of Colors, and this is what it looks like right here. So this is basically all of the shades that I want to incorporate into this smoky eye look. So I'm first going to go into this light shade right here and this medium shade right here, and I'm going to combine those and put those into my crease. So these shadows are super pigmented, as you can tell. It kind of, when I first placed my brush, it has like all that pigment right there. So I'm not going to lie, these shadows are a little bit difficult to blend, but they do look beautiful in the end. So just with really light pressure, I'm just building this up to the intensity that I'm looking for. And I am blowing this out all the way to my eyebrow and all the way out on the side as well, because this is a sultry smoky eye, so we're just taking it there. Like, what I'm saying is, like, don't be afraid, because this look is going to be like, whew, it's going to look intense because it is an intense eye. Okay, so I like the way that that is looking so far. And the shades that I'm using in this palette are very dupeable, so as long as you have a really good black shimmery shade, you should be good. These warm brown tones and the red tone that I'm going to use are totally dupeable, so anything that you have in your collection that is similar, you can use those. But I know a lot of people have this palette. Okay, so now that I have that blended out, I'm going to go into the next shade. I'm going to take this fluffy brush from It Cosmetics, and I'm going to go into this red burgundy shade right here. I'm going to concentrate this red shade on the inner crease of my eye. So not so high as the transition, but like really in the crease. And even though I'm keeping this red shade lower than those brown shades, I'm still being generous with it because I still want to see it through the black. And I am bringing it all the way into the inner corner. And it's okay if it gets on the lid because a darker color is going to go there anyway. I'm going to go back into those two original brown shades, and I'm going to blend out the edges. So now that we've done that, it's going to be time. I'll just do this eye after. We'll just focus on one eye right now. Because I'm using a more red burgundy purple tone, I'm going to go in with this Caviar stick from Laura Mercier, and it's in the shade Plum, and I'm going to use this as a base for my black eyeshadow. So you can use any cream shadow stick, like as long as it's a darker color, it'll work. And I'm just going to lay this starting in the center first, and then I'm going to smudge it onto the outer edges. And I'm just taking more of a flat shader brush, and I'm going to smudge out the edges. And this again is one of those eye looks that looks crazy until you're done. So I'm going to layer a little more of this stick where I have some skin peeking through. And again, going in and just kind of smudging out those edges. And I am bringing it up on this corner because it's going to be a full smoky eye. Typically, I would go in with my fingers, but look at these freaking claws. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get the glitter pigment onto my eyes. Not the pigment, the glitter shadow onto my eyes. I'm just going to go on with this very flat, thin brush to try and pack on the glitter shadow. So the one that I'm going in with is going to be this black glitter shade right here. And I'm kind of just pressing the brush onto the eye. I'm not swiping so much because when you have a glitter, you don't want to swipe because the glitter can fly everywhere, and I've already done my complexion, so I want to just really kind of just dab it in. And it's okay to go a little bit into the crease with this. With that glitter because it's super smoky, so we're gonna buff out the edges, so you're gonna get a little bit of glitter in the crease as well. And if y'all can tell, I am getting a little bit of fallout, so I probably should have put a little bit of powder, but just lightly with your powder brush you can just wipe that away. I'm just gonna continue to build this up until I like how glittery it is. You know what, I'm even gonna wet my brush with some MAC Fix Plus and see if that helps. Yeah, wetting the brush really helped. Do you see that shimmer and that glitter? That's beautiful. So now that we have that base down, the real key is blending. You don't want this harsh line from the black to the red to the browns. This line is super harsh and we want to really blend that out and smoke it out. So I'm going to take a very small blending brush and I'm going to dip it into that red tone that we used. I'm also going to dip it slightly into this brown. This brown is very pigmented, so I'm going to do more of the red and a little bit of the brown, and I'm going to buff that from the black up. And do you see how it's almost pulling that black upward? That's fine. That is exactly what we want. So I have a lot of real estate up here and I don't like it to be so bare, so I'm going to go back into my It Cosmetics brush and just take that red shade. I'm going to bring it a little bit higher so that I'm not really in the black anymore. I'm just above it. Then I'm going to take my original brush with that light brown and that like skin tone shade, and I'm going to go over everything. I feel like I lost a little bit of pigment. I think I did, so go back into that black shade with the shimmer and just really touch up. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go into the lower lash line with this small fluffy brush to that red shade, and I'm going to keep it very tight on the lash line. Going 2/3 in with the product, and then on this inner third I'm just going to take my brush and whatever I have left on it, I'm just going to dust it in there. And then I'm going to go in with my first fluffy brush into those lighter brown tones and kind of buff this out. I'm going to go ahead and do this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have both of my eyes done and I really like the way that this turned out. If you wanted, you could leave it like this and then move on to the brow bone highlight, inner corner, and everything else. But I want to be a little bit extra because I like it when the center of the lid really pops. And right now, you can see the glitter. Well, I hope you can see the glitter on camera. It's pretty, and in person, it's really nice. But if you're wearing this out at night or something, you may just want it to pop a little bit more. So in that situation, I would take something like a Super Shock shadow from ColourPop. I don't have anything like that. I don't have any Super Shock. I don't have any ColourPop eyeshadows. So I'm going to take this Christian Dior, which I know is super bougie, but I got it when I worked at Sephora. And this is the, what is this? Dior Show Fusion Mono Long Wear Eyeshadow in the shade 621 Mirror. So this is what it looks like. It's like a cushiony, shimmery shadow. And so I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to dab it onto the center of the lid. And this is more like a glitter top coat. So can you see now? Oh my gosh, this shimmer now. Ooh. Like, look at the difference. I mean, I can see it from a mile away. So you don't have to do this step, like I said, but it just takes it up like 10,000 notches. So any like shimmery top coat that doesn't have a lot of pigment but it has a ton of sparkle is going to work great. That's why I think some of the Super Shock shadows from ColourPop would work really well to do that. Okay, so to finish up a smoky eye, you definitely want to enclose the eye. So I guess if you had really small eyes, you might not want to do this step, but for me, it's definitely necessary because I have larger eyes and I want it to just be completely smoky the whole way. So I'm going to go in with the black liner in my waterline and in my tight line, so that way I get that extra smoky look. And this is from Makeup Forever. It's the Aqua Eyes. And I really give it a good coat because I want it to be black as black can be. And I do take it all the way into the inner corner. I'm gonna scoot in to show you guys. Like, and don't mind the redness because of course my eye is a little bit red and watery right now, but look at the difference between how smoky this one looks now and see how this one still looks slightly wide open. I want that sultry smoky effect, so that's why I like the liner on the inner rim. Now I want to do something on the brow bone and the inner corner, but I don't want it to be so blinding because the focus is on that smoky sultriness. So I really want something that's more of like just a satin finish. So I think I'm going to go into, this is the Urban Decay Naked palette, the shade Virgin. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it on my brow bone and see what I think about that on my brow bone. Got a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's nothing crazy blinding. And I'm just going to work that in. And do you see how it just gives a slight reflect that brightens up the whole eye? My tip for the brow bone is after you place your highlight, take your blending brush, no additional product, just whatever's on it, and then run it along the line so that way your brow looks highlighted, but it doesn't look like you just put something there. It's nice and blended. Voila. And I'm going to put that same shade in my inner corner. So with this smoky eye, I think lashes are a must. And I know I've said it, I'm not a huge lash person, but if y'all saw my September haul, I purchased these lashes from Ulta, and would these not look beautiful with this eye look? Now the only worry that I have is that they will be too large and cover up the shadow. So I'm going to kind of take them out of the box and see what, hold them up to my eye and see what I think. Oh my god, these lashes are beautiful. So let me see. See, they're kind of big. I think I want something a little wispier so that way, like these are so full. You see how full they are? This would be great for like a no makeup with like a luxurious lashes look, but I want something a little wispier so that way you can still see the smokiness of this eye. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm a little bummed because I did want to wear these lashes, but that's okay. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go with the Demi Wispy lashes. These Ardell Demi Wispies. I feel like that's Ardell, right? Yeah, I think that's gonna give me just enough oomph. I like to go in with the Duo Lash Glue, the green one, which is the brush on one. I like this one. I like this lash glue because it dries like super quick and you don't have to wait forever to put your lashes on. Can you tell? Yeah. How much that just... Oh. I honestly feel like this lash is a little too small for my eye because I have like large eyes. I rarely have to cut a lash to fit my eye. I'm going to take the NARS Climax mascara and just do a little bit of a coat on the top and bottom. I have been loving this mascara lately. And I think doing the mascara after helps to really marry the lashes together. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face quickly. I'm just going to speed through it and be right back with you guys. guys, so that's it for this sultry smoky eye look. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks again so much to Liz Baylor for this video suggestion. I really enjoyed doing it for you, and I hope you truly like it. And if you don't have the Desi and Katy Francation palette from Dose of Colors, remember, any shades similar to the tones that I used, the most important thing I think is a good glitter black shade. So again, I'm gonna show you guys the final look, and I really hope that you all enjoyed it. I had a blast, like I said, filming it, and I can't wait to catch on the next one. If you have any recommendations, please let me know below, and I will try and get to them as soon as possible. And I really thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate it. That's it. I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.